أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The Stories of Prophet Ibrahim alayhis salam. Part 3 by High Achievers Academy.
Eid al-Adha, Part 3 of 4 stories.
One night, Ibrahim salam had a bad dream. He dreamt Allah told him to sacrifice Ismail salam. Ibrahim salam thought it was Shaitan playing nasty tricks on him.
The next night, Ibrahim alayhis salam had the same horrid dream. Ibrahim alayhis salam knew that Allah would only ask him to do such a thing if he had a good reason. Even though he loved his son dearly, he was prepared to do this difficult thing for Allah. Ibrahim alayhis salam told Ismail alayhis salam that they had to go to Mount Arafat.
He took a knife and a rope with him. On the way, they passed a place called Mina. The devil Shaitan came to Ibrahim alayhis salam and tried to talk him out of sacrificing his son. Ibrahim alayhis salam turned his back on him and would not listen.
When he was going to sacrifice Ismail salam, Shaitan tried to trick him to not sacrifice his son. Shaitan did this 3 times. Ibrahim salam threw stones at Shaitan each time he said this. Today, when we go to Hajj, we stop at 3 places: Jamarat, and throw stones, Rami.
When they reached Mount Arafat, Ibrahim alayhis salam told Ismail alayhis salam what Allah wanted him to do. Ismail alayhis salam listened and accepted what was to happen. He was an exceptional child. He too was a great prophet.
Ismail alayhis salam told his father to tie his hands and legs and blindfold himself so he would not struggle and make his father even more upset than he was going to be. And Ibrahim alayhis salam was blindfolded so he would not see his son suffer.
Ibrahim salam did as Ismail salam had said. He then took the knife and did what Allah wanted him to do. When he took the blindfold off from his eyes, he looked down, not at his son, but at a dead sheep. Ismail salam was at his side.
Ibrahim alayhis salam was afraid. He thought he had disobeyed Allah. But then he heard a voice telling him not to worry. Allah always looks after his followers. Ibrahim alayhis salam and Ismail alayhis salam had passed a difficult test. Allah accepted the sacrifice of Ibrahim alayhis salam. Ibrahim alayhis salam and Ismail alayhis salam were very happy that Allah accepted their sacrifice.
Even today, we sacrifice an animal on the 10th of Dhul Hijjah. We do this because Allah liked what Ibrahim alayhi salam had done. We also do this to continue the teachings of our prophets and remind ourselves to always do what Allah commands us to do.
We celebrate this miracle every year to remember the sacrifice that was done. Eid Mubarak to everybody.
Each year during the month of Dhul Hijjah, many Muslims from all over the world travel to Mecca. They want to remember what Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam did. In the month of Dhul Hijjah, these pilgrims go to Mecca, Mina, and Arafat. They visit places where Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam lived and preached. They give a sacrifice just as Allah commanded Ibrahim alayhi salam to do. The pilgrims sacrifice animals in memory of the deed. We must obey Allah's commands as Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam did. We obey by doing the things we know are right, praying, obeying our parents, and always telling the truth.
End of part 3.
The end.
Thanks for listening. Turn on your post notifications to be updated on new videos. Leave a like and subscribe. Stay safe and stay tuned for part 4. Watch part 1 and part 2 on our YouTube channel at High Achievers Academy.